Okay, now we're going to look at a surd expression divided by another one when they've both got a mixture of numbers and surds. So I'm going to use the same trick as before of multiplying by the same thing on the top and the bottom. This is just equivalent fractions. But I need to choose something so the bottom simplifies. I'm going to need to put brackets around these expressions and use grids to multiply out. And the bracket that I'd like to multiply this by is the same bracket but with a sign swap. We've seen that that will lead to simplification. And if I'm multiplying by that expression on the bottom, I need to multiply by the same thing on the top. So we'll set the grid up for that. So for the tops I'll need this grid, and for the bottoms I'll need this grid. I'm going to start this time on this one because this is the one I hope to simplify. So 3 times 3 is 9. Plus root 5 times minus root 5, a minus times a plus is a minus, and root 5 times itself, its job is to equal 5. So I'm going to get minus 5 in this corner. Now in these two corners, minus times a plus is minus 3 times root 5, and here I've just got 3 times root 5. And as predicted, these two are just going to cancel each other out when I add up. So on the bottom of this, I'm just going to get, I won't simplify just yet, so I'm going to get 9 minus 5. But of course that will end up being 4. So I chose this bracket to make the bottom simplify. But on the top, I don't expect this to simplify. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times root 5 is 3 root 5 here. 1 times root 5 here is just root 5. And then in this corner here, I've got root 5 times itself, and its job is just to equal 5. So on the top I'm going to have the numbers add up to 8, and the root 5s add up to plus 4 root 5. So I've got 8 plus 4 root 5 divided by 4, and I can simplify that some more because 8 divided by 4 is just 2, so I can treat dividing by 4, I can divide the first bit by 4 and the second bit by 4. 8 divided by 4 is just 2, and 4 root 5 divided by 4 is just plus root 5, so this simplifies all the way down to 2 plus root 5.